Hi, Dr. Salt here. We're talking about nutrition today. And there's a million diets, right? And I use a lot of therapeutic diets, but most of the time, your nutrition should be simple. I'm going to try to lay it out for you. It should be whole foods, things that have been alive recently. And to me, alive recently either means fresh or frozen. So, when you're in the grocery store, the good stuff is around the outside, right? That's where all the produce generally is, and that's where the meats and poultry and fish are. And we start going up and down the aisles, that's when you're getting into prepared foods. So, in this kind of a nutritional approach, dinner looks like a piece of protein, whether that is beef, pork, fish, tofu, poultry, whatever. But some kind of protein, some kind of vegetables, lots of them, like 2/3 of your plate is vegetables, maybe a third of it. Well, I guess that doesn't add up because we need some other things, but lots of vegetables, put it that way. Piece of meat about the size of your palm, or a piece of protein about the size of your palm if you're not going to eat meat, and then probably a full hand of vegetables piled high. You want most of your plate to be vegetables, and then for dessert, a small handful of nuts, some fruits. Now, you can take that fruit and freeze it and then put it into a blender with a little bit of water and maybe some lime juice and maybe some sweetener like agave or something, and grind it all up in a blender to make a sorbet kind of dessert. That's fine. So you can get creative, but the stuff you eat should be made out of whole foods, not fractionated foods. Even whole wheat, in quotations, is not truly whole wheat if you buy whole wheat bread. Whole wheat bread, usually the first ingredient is not whole wheat. It's all wheat, but it's not necessarily the whole wheat only flour. So eating whole foods. So for breakfast, if you're a vegetarian, you can have eggs. If you're not a vegetarian, you have vegetables, right? But just talk about a vegetarian breakfast. Eggs and some kind of whole grain porridge, or what I like to do is have eggs and stir-fried vegetables. I eat a lot of mixed vegetables, and frankly, because it's easier, I buy frozen. So I buy big bags of mixed vegetables and I just pour some into the pan and I stir fry them up for breakfast with a little different preparation. One day it's maybe some kind of a sauce on it. The next day it's plain. The next day it's just with onions and garlic. So you can make a lot of variety with the same exact ingredients. But eating whole foods is really important. Here's the interesting thing. The old pyramid, the food pyramid, on the bottom, it was, 6 to 11 servings of grains. Well, if you erase that and take all of those calories and put them up into fruits and vegetables, you nearly double the nutritional density of your diet. So minimizing grains, maximizing fruits and vegetables. The other thing about fruits and vegetables, they have a specific kind of fiber in them that supports your microbiome. Your microbiome is this teeming ecology of bacteria and other microorganisms in your gut, and it is essential for the development of your immune system, for balancing your hormones, helping with detoxification, even balancing mood and food choices. So, whole foods diet for most of us, therapeutic diets for some of us.